Before we start our Saxon lesson today, we're going to do a little warm-up. So I want you to tell me, how many letters are there in the alphabet? 26. What are the two types of letters? Vowels and consonants. Will you name all of the vowels? That's right. A, E, I, O, U. What are all of the other letters called? Consonants. What is the initial letter of the alphabet? A. And what is the final letter of the alphabet? Z. Good job. We're going to talk a little bit today about compound words. Now, a compound word is two words that come together to form one new word. Will you say that with me? Two words that come together to form one new word. So I'll say a compound word. I want you to listen for the two words that make the compound word. The first compound word is seaweed. What are the two words that make up seaweed? Seaweed. What about notebook? Notebook. Cowbell. Cowbell. Wallpaper. Wallpaper. Good job. We are going to learn about a new digraph today. So I want you to echo these words and listen for the sound in the final position. Now remember, final means end. When you know what the sound is, I want you to touch your nose. My turn. Bath. Your turn. Math. Moth. What sound did you hear in the final position? That's right, a th. Now we need to make sure that when we make the th sound, our tongue is between our teeth. It's gonna be different from the th sound, which is when our teeth are on our bottom lip. And so try making the th sound with me. Ready? Good job. Now let's see what letters we think are going to make the th sound. So we have the word bath, math, and moth. I want you to look at these words and tell me, what letters do you think are making the th sound? That is right, a TH. And a TH is a digraph. Do you remember how we code digraphs? That's right, we underline them. So when you see a TH, I want you to underline it. Now this one, we don't need to karate chop anything because it's two letters that are coming together to make one brand new sound. So there's nothing to karate chop on this one. And do you think this one is a vowel digraph or a consonant digraph? It is a consonant digraph because it's made up of consonants and it makes a consonant sound. Now we can keep going and code the vowels. So if I look at the A, there's a letter after it, so I'm going to give it a brief. This A, there's a letter after it, so it also gets a brief. And this O, there's a letter after it, so it gets a brief. Now, the digraph TH also makes another sound. Oh, but before we go on to that sound, on this word in bath, is the TH sound, is it voiced or is it unvoiced? Put your hand on your throat and make the sound. It is unvoiced. So we are not using our vocal cords for that one. Well, now I want you to listen to me say these words. Ready? This, your turn, you say it. Then. What sound do you hear in the initial position or the beginning of those words? That's right. Is that a different sound? It is, but you can see that we make it the same way with our tongues. Our tongue is still between our teeth and we just make it a voice sound. It kind of tickles my tongue when I do it. Now let's see if we can figure out what letters are making that sound. So it's in this, then, and then. What letters do you see at the beginning of those words that could be making the sound? That's right, it's TH again. So digraph TH makes two different sounds. Now, is this one voiced or unvoiced? Put your fingers on your throat. This one is a voiced one. So that means we're gonna put a voice line through it when we code it. So we're going to underline it and then put a voice line if it makes the sound. Now, it's not always easy to tell when you're reading a word if it's going to be the th or the sound. So when we're reading a word, we might just have to try both sounds and see which one sounds right. But you'll hear the voice sound more often than you hear the unvoiced sound. So we'll always start with the sound when we're trying. Now, the digraph TH is also part of a new blend. So listen to these words and look for the new blend that I have written down. So the words are throb and thrill. So we see our TH, but what comes right after our TH? There's an R, so our new blend is thr. Everyone say that with me. Thr. We're going to talk about one more thing that has a digraph TH in it. So I'm going to say two words. I want you to tell me if they are the same or if they are different. There. You're right, they sound the same. But look at them when I write them on the board. Are they spelled the same? They're not. And that means that they have two different meanings. So this spelling, the T-H-E-R-E, means that it is at or to a place. So I might use it in this sentence, I told him to stay there. And so to help me remember that, sometimes I like to turn this R into a little arrow so I know that it is a place. This one, the T-H-E-I-R, shows belonging. So I might say that this marker is their marker, or this eraser is their eraser. So that means that it belongs to someone. And so to help me remember that one, I like to turn this I into a little person because it belongs to a person. Now both of these are sight words, so we'll have to memorize them so you can remember which one is which. We have two new cards today as well. We have our TH with no voice line. So we would say, this is a thimble. This is something that you put on your finger when you're sewing to help you not poke your finger with the needle. So on this one, we would say thimble, digraph, TH. Will you say that with me? Thimble, digraph, TH. And then this one is a feather. And the TH sound is in the middle of the word. So say this one with me. Feather, digraph, TH. Hey, one more time. Feather, digraph, TH.